unfortunately, we haven't been able to ride on the tour. David and I did a little bit of riding before we left for the tour, but with the schedule and he's got meet and greets and VIPs and things to do before the show. And we have sound check every day, kind of on routine. That we don't really have a lot of time for riding. So yeah, I have to say we haven't really ridden on this tour yet.
I do. It's more on like the TV and film side. Not as much though. I do a lot more just playing and touring and I haven't really had a chance to do a lot of writing. Go ahead.
Rock opera. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't really have a limit to it. I don't know, everything. I'd like to get a Grammy. I'd like to write with everybody I can. Obviously, love to do another record with David, and hopefully on a new record. But I'll get to do some stuff. We'll see. And just, I don't know. Kind of, like I said, don't put any limits on it. Just keep going and keep doing tons of things. I want to do things in every genre, every style. Yeah. Okay, so someone's leaking some stuff about the sound checks. We are big fans of rock music, David and I. Love to play rock. Jerry too. We play all styles. So yeah, maybe sometimes at sound check. I don't think we've ever played Metallica, but we have messed around with some metal-ish things. Just shredding here and there. But
we've also been known to go places after gigs and find a cover band and sit in and play some funk. I mean, we all play everything from funk and R&B to country to hard rock and metal to pop and everything. But there's been a couple times on this tour where we found a cover band and sat in and played a couple songs, Stevie Wonder and funk stuff or whatever.
Yeah, but we have been known to, like, before we sound check our songs, to just play some rock stuff. But no, I don't think we've done. It hasn't been really Metallica, but it might have sounded like Metallica. I think we did some King's X one day.
Probably.
And some Soundgarden.
Soundgarden, definitely.
Okay.
Close enough. It rocked the same. I've seen, in rehearsals before the last tour, the previous one, he, we were sitting down and working on some songs. I think we were working on somebody out there, and he's, I've seen him sit down and play with it. On this tour, he hasn't pulled out the guitar. He plays mostly piano stuff on this tour, and he has a piano in his room that he can play and write and practice too. But I haven't seen him rip out the guitar yet. But,
you never know.
Yeah, he
never
could
know.
just do it.
They'll just bust it out, and you'll be like, I didn't know you know flamenco guitar." He'll surprise you.
He's got an amazing ear too.
No, I actually haven't. David's he's a really shy guy, but he's always been really nice, and we've all gotten, like Mike said, we've all gotten along really great on the tour. I think we all came in, like with Jerry and I being the new guys, came in really well prepared and respecting the music we have to play in front of us, and but he's a really mellow guy, an even-tempered guy. I'm the same way. I mean, you gotta really do a lot to
really
set me off, but
mean person. He's hurtful.
Terrible.
Now, he's never been. I've known him for a long time, and been working with him pretty regularly over the last year, and I've never seen him ever raise his voice or get mad.
No,
maybe his dad. No, I'm just kidding.
No, he's really cool like that. He's very laid back.
He always surprises me. I mean, he knows a million songs. He always breaks out into songs. Someone will say a word and he'll go. He'll sing the song. You say rain, he sings Purple Rain. You know what I mean? So, but it's amazing how many songs he knows and how great his pitch is. And just he can tell. He can tell when someone plays a bad chord or a bad bass drum,
which is rare.
or a really bad guitar part that happens. No, he knows right away, and his ear is really great. So I mean, he always amazes us. Every day we play with him. He does some cool lick or something that's like, wow, where'd that come from? So. No. Actually, that's not true. He called me from the Little Tune Not Over You video shoot and wanted me to teach it to him over the phone. And I have sat down with him before the tour and worked on some stuff. But like I said just recently, he hasn't picked up the guitar yet that I've seen on the tour. So yeah. Okay. Dave, you take that one.
It's been pretty even so far. We have a lot of fun on tour. It's been really great hanging out, and we've seen some cool stuff. And touring life is interesting. It's no 2 days are ever the same, and you experience things that you wouldn't experience in normal everyday life that I don't even experience when I'm home in LA. And it's been a lot of fun. Let's just say we've had a really good time out here, and just hanging out together and doing some cool stuff.
And there's a lot of laughs. I mean, a lot of laughs. We have a bunch of jokers on tour, and the crew is hilarious. We have a running evening bus game that we play called Metal Mania. It was like we watch VH1, the rock VH1 things, and we place our bets kind of on it's almost impossible to win.
It's a gentleman's bet we do. We just basically place our bets
as to what video is going to come on next. So for example, Ozzy. You say Ozzy, and everyone is waiting for the next video, and then Poison comes on, but it's almost impossible to guess the next video. But it's really fun to do, and we kind of do that really late on the bus.
We got a good crew. It's not just like the band. We got a really awesome crew of people out here. Michael, Johnny B, Dennis, Kristen, Dodd, all of them. Our tour manager Ray, our bus driver, Axel, all of them have been all Demi's crew and everybody. We've been having a great time. The whole thing, Demi's band, everything. It's been a really good group of people.
Jordan's band too, great. KSM before.